Well, good afternoon, everyone. It is wonderful to be here at the University of Maryland College Park. There's nothing we can do that will enhance our global standing and influence more than what our domestic renewal can deliver, particularly when it comes to the strength of our workforce, our economic dynamism, the quality of opportunity we offer our people, the resilience of our infrastructure, and the power of our innovation. And I'm here to tell you that we could be doing better. That is the hard truth. We're falling behind where we once were in the world. And our rivals, slowly but surely, are pulling close behind us. In some areas, they're already ahead of us. And this matters. It matters because if these trends continue, we'll be less competitive in a more competitive world. The weight of our diplomacy and our ability to advance the interests and values of the American people will suffer. And the democratic model and way of life will be less able to withstand a fierce challenge from authoritarian governments. In recent decades, our public investment as a share of the economy has fallen more than 40%. We're still relying heavily on those earlier achievements, schools, roads, and innovations created a long time ago. Meanwhile, other countries have doubled down. For example, China is spending 3 times as much on infrastructure as we do every year. And it's not just China. The United States now ranks 13th in the world in the total quality of our infrastructure. And if we don't make major investments soon, it'll be more than just 12 countries ahead of us. We're falling behind on innovation. 30 years ago, we ranked #1 in the world in terms of how much we invested as a share of our economy in research and development. It's how we won the space race, mapped the human genome, built the internet. Now, we're #9. China used to be #8. Now they're #2. Our domestic renewal is a foreign policy priority because it empowers our diplomacy. If your economy is growing, if your people are healthy, if the cultural life of your country is thriving, if your country is known to give people from all backgrounds access to opportunity, it all adds up to greater diplomatic strength. Countries pay attention to these things. This is particularly important now because it's no secret to any of us that the Chinese and Russian governments, among others, are making the argument in public and in private that the United States is in decline. So it's better to cast your lot with their authoritarian visions for the world than with our democratic one. I can tell you, too, that from my own experience so far as Secretary of State, when I tell countries that America is back, they believe it because they're seeing how much effort we're putting into building our alliances and partnerships and showing up again in the rooms where decisions are made and democratic principles are defended. But they will believe it even more when we make major investments in our own renewal here at home.